Corruption remains a significant challenge in Bangladesh. It not only hinders economic growth, but it also erodes trust in business. It makes doing business very expensive. The Anti-Corruption Collective Action project that we started in Bangladesh was the first of its kind because the Bangladesh network of the UN Global Compact is addressing issues on the 10th principle, anti-corruption, all over, not only in the private sector, but also in other spheres as well. We are doing this through different initiatives, different partnerships, different approaches. And I think the primary focus of this project, I would say, is engaging the youth. Youth engagement has not happened in Bangladesh on the corruption or integrity issue. And we are the first to do that. And the capacity of the private sector needs to be built. And we are doing this by a lot of capacity building and changing the culture and the pattern of mindsets. We need to change mindsets so that people realize transparency and accountability is no gamer. We have to build this trust and integrity issues in all spheres of Bangladesh, and fighting corruption needs a united effort. We cannot do it alone. No country has ever done anything in a movement that has not included all sectors of the society. We have brought together not only businesses, we've brought together business associations, we've brought together the academia, civil society, NGOs, in understanding what we imply by corruption.
One major milestone in our journey has been the Youth for Integrity campaign we launched with some 16 universities. And we have had very good tractions, and we have successfully engaged over 800 students through the workshops we've had, which we've themed good governance and ethics workshops, also through debates. And then for the first time in Bangladesh, we are having an inter-university contest, which we've dubbed Corruption Through My Eyes. Now, by empowering these young minds, we are shaping the next generation of ethical leaders. Another significant achievement is the formation of the first ever anti-corruption working group in Bangladesh. Now, the working group, which started with just 8 members, has seen an increase, an exponential increase to 41 members who are driven from across various sectors. And this demonstrates a very strong commitment from the businesses to uphold transparency and accountability. The private sector engagement has also obviously been our priority as well. And through the introduction of the ACA playbook, we have trained over 293 professionals on best practices for anti-corruption compliance, ensuring businesses are better equipped to navigate ethical challenges.
Recognizing the need to promote integrity on a national scale, we initiated Integrity Day celebrations in Bangladesh since 2023. Now, every year, Integrity Day focuses on different aspects of ethical leadership. For example, in 2023, the first session of Integrity Day took place under the theme of enabling good citizenship and integrity through collective action. In 2024, we celebrated Integrity Day under the theme of building ethical foundations for organizational success. And in 2025, the theme we celebrated Integrity Day under was sustaining integrity for a resilient future. Now, collaboration is at the heart of our initiative. We work closely with Transparency International Bangladesh and the UN ODC in Bangladesh to strengthen anti-corruption frameworks and policies. These partnerships enhance our ability to create impactful change on both national and international levels. To scale our reach, we are developing an e-learning platform designed to educate and raise awareness on corruption-related issues. This e-learning course on anti-corruption collective action will allow more individuals and organizations to access essential knowledge and training at their convenience, further strengthening our fight against corruption. One of the areas that we have also focused on is research, because we understand that corruption is often based on perception, especially in the private sector. So the research we have initiated is the first ever private sector integrity survey for Bangladesh, where we have involved our working group members and the companies that they represent to take part in a survey to understand their perceptions and their challenges with regard to corruption. Through this, we are launching 2 reports covering the findings of the research, and they will provide deeper dives and insights into what are the intricate challenges that employees face within companies and their perceptions as well.
So we're not only engaged with the private sector and the youth, but we've also started engaging with the government of Bangladesh through our engagements with the Ministry of Planning and also the Ministry of Youth and Sports to further our efforts on the anti-corruption movement. Additionally, we've been invited by the Department of Youth Development to help incorporate integrity into the national curriculum, making a major step forward in institutionalizing ethical education, which was not the case before. Additionally, we've also established a 7-member advisory council to advance the initiative and strengthen our policy advocacy efforts. This council brings in high-level professionals from different sectors in shaping policies, guiding strategies, and helping us into long-term project impact.
Despite our successes, one major challenge remains, and that is shifting of entrenched mindsets and behavioral patterns in both public and private sectors. What we have seen is that a lot of people have normalized corruption. A lot of people have, made it a part of them. They've even made provisions for them. For corruption in budgets and all of that. So whilst awareness and engagement have increased, resistance to change and reluctance to adopt, stringent anti-corruption measures persist. Many businesses and institutions still struggle to implement robust compliance system, and a culture of acceptance of corruption continues to undermine progress. Addressing this requires definitely ongoing, periodic education, strong enforcement mechanism, and then above all, an unwavering commitment from all these stakeholders. The impact of this collective action initiative is already visible. Businesses have engaged with the program that are implemented, have stronger compliance framework, such as even the whistleblower protection policies and mechanisms, and a greater transparency in their operations. Now, the corporate cultures are shifting, and with integrity becoming a key component of business decision-making. Additionally, increased collaborations between business and regulators have led to meaningful policy improvement, thereby fostering a more ethical business environment in the country.
Looking ahead, the Anti-Corruption Collective Action Project is expanding its reach to more sectors and strengthening policy advocacy. The goal is to create a long-term sustainable impact where ethical business practices become the standard rather than the exception.
So through collective action, a transparent and accountable future is possible.
Together, we can drive meaningful change
and create a business environment built on trust and integrity.